Hi, I'm Danny Black, and welcome to the @SportsBalt podcast. On this podcast, I will be talking sports cards, collectibles, memorabilia. I'll be interviewing hobby guests. I will be talking about my own thoughts. I'll cover regular sports that relate to the hobby. That's the fun part. More importantly, I want you along for the ride. So click like and follow for more content, and I hope you enjoy the episode. Well, hello there. I'm Danny Black with another episode of Sports Ball, the podcast. Doing something a little bit interesting that I wanted to share with everybody is I have two grading submissions I'm sending out. So this is just a part one video just to tell you. So both submissions were sent out via FedEx yesterday. One submission to PSA, one submission to SGC. And I'm going to repeat this with Beckett and maybe CSG, and we'll see. But for right now, this is what I needed to submit. So let me let you know on the PSA submission, there are 267 tops Willie Mays, 169 tops Johnny Bench All-Star Rookie, 167 tops Mickey Mantle, 157 tops Frank Robinson, and 182 tops traded Cal Ripken. So that's the PSA submission. And that is a total of, 6 cards. So just to give you an idea, these are relatively small quantities, just to be fair. And then I'll get into the details of which category I used. But the SGC submission was a 67 tops Hank Aaron, a 64 tops Beatles Diary Paul McCartney, which is a cool card, 269 tops Roberto Clemente's, 69 tops Ernie Banks, a 69 tops Hank Aaron, a 68 tops Tom Seaver, a 71 tops Norm Cash. That's beautiful on the edges, by the way, if you want to know why that Norm Cash is going in, and a 64 tops Al Kaline. So I just want to, and that's 10 cards. So just to keep it relatively even, I have a 6 card and 10 card submission. For PSA, I use their Value Plus. Now, Value Plus does cost $40. But they say it's a 20-day turnaround time. SGC, I use their standard. I think I paid $22 a card, and they say 10 to 20-day turnaround time. So the game on. Let's see both quality, turnaround time, communication, quality of the grades. You know, when I get them back, I'm very interested. They're similar era cards. So I don't know if you guys have thoughts between PSA and SGC. And then Beckett, what should I send to Beckett? Should I send some vintage? Should I send some modern? And maybe I should send, they've got new grading prices, so I should look at that. But the whole thing is, I also have some pickups this week that I do want to send out. I have a Judd Fabian at a $4.99 auto, and that's a Bowman First rookie. And then also from Kansas City, Caden Wallace, and you can see this is still in the eBay wrapper. Just two prospects I'm high on moving up the charts this year, so those are some pickups this week. Also, I found this. Darrell Hernandez, who got traded in the Cole Irvin trade from the Orioles to the A's. So Oakland A's fans, that's your first card of Darrell. So what am I doing this competition for? It's not going to be an exact winner-loser. There's no winner-loser. But I do want to see, how the process goes, kind of apples to apples. The FedEx tracking should be a one-day difference in delivery, so we're going to acknowledge that. As one goes to California, one goes to Florida. I'm shipping from the East Coast, Sports Bolt. And it'll be interesting also, is this when PSA opens their New Jersey office, will I be able to just send to New Jersey instead of California? I'll save on shipping. They'll get there quicker. Something else to see. So I'm interested in the results. I mean, when you look at my PSA submission, there's 2 different Willie Mays 1967 tops. I think they were relatively similar in quality. I'll be interested to see how they come back. The 67 is later in Mays' career, if you're familiar with that card. The Johnny Bench was definitely off-center. So I'm expecting a lower grade on that. The 67 tops Mantle, the edges were beat up a little bit. The 57 tops Frank Robinson, I would be thrilled with a 3 or 4, but I expect that to be a 2. Now, the kicker on the PSA submission is the 82 tops traded Cal Ripken. Everybody would like that 10 or the 9. I do realistically think it's an 8. Hopefully a 9, but I think it's an 8. On the SGC submission, the Paul McCartney Beatles card, I'm excited to see that in the SGC Tuck. Some of these cards, like that 71 tops Norm Cash with that black edge right in that SGC holder, I think is going to be gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And in fact, I think I have another one. Yeah. So this is another one that I didn't send, but you can just see the 70 on the 71 how beautiful that edge is when it's still crisp, and putting that right up against the SGC holder, I think it's going to be fantastic. And this card may end up going one day. We'll see what happens to its brother. I think the one I sent in was in slightly better shape. I don't know. Maybe I should have sent them both and see if they graded the same. Uh, Also, I'm going to be sending some modern soccer. So I'm curious, on where I'm going to be sending that. So this is also going to be going to grading Vinny Jr. Press proof rookie. I'm a big fan of his going forward. Obviously, if you can't be in the Holland and Mbappe market, much less Messi or Ronaldo, I do like Vinny Jr. as another option. So this is just part one. We'll see what happens. But game on. Everything was shipped out from FedEx yesterday. I checked the tracker today. They SGC should actually receive it today. So we'll see if they actually get it and get it entered into the system as received. And PSA should receive it tomorrow. And I think it was early tomorrow. So we'll see if that gets entered in. Now, where did I screw up here? Let's be totally frank and honest. I'm going to be out of town. So I will be tracking these. And they will get points for scheduled delivery, even if I have to reroute them to another receiver. But just to let everybody know that that it wasn't perfect planning, but I wanted to get these done and gone before I left town, and I just didn't realize how quickly they might come back, or maybe not come back. Maybe that'll be the answer to the story: is neither one will be back in time, and I won't have to worry about it. But thank you for listening to me and ramble on about this contest. I am excited to see what happens, and I should have done another button today. And hopefully get some good grades coming back from PSA and SGC. Thank you very much, and I don't do outros. And remember, this edition sponsored by Blockbuster, Heckingers, and KB Toys.